Diamonds by Teeda here. Hey, thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. We're going to do a little stitch and chat today. And let me show you which one we're doing. I'm going to be working on this 9 count. This is a Mona Lisa design. It's a 9 count in these beautiful shades of green. I just love it. And I wanted to work on it for just a little bit. I am feeling a little under the weather. You know, I did my WIP and chat this morning, and I thought it was allergies. Well, nope, it is not allergies. It is a full-blown cold. It's just kind of getting a little bit worse as the day goes on, which is really kind of a bummer because my brother and his wife are here. They just got into town, and they just called me and said, you know, come on over to the hotel. We'll get some dinner. And I said, I'm feeling kind of punk, and I really don't think that I should be getting you guys sick. So I'll see how I feel. They're going to be here through Wednesday. So maybe I'll be able to see them Wednesday for a little bit. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But anyhow, that's where I am at right now. We're just going to sit here and do a little stitch and chat. Oops, I put that in the wrong spot. Oh my goodness. I can tell I'm not feeling good. Let me just pull back up and... Oh, let me fix this. Hold on. Give me just a second and let me just fix this. I messed up. That's what we do. Sometimes we boo-boo. I'm just going to go ahead and thread my needle. And if you haven't used one of these needle threaders, they work, you know, pretty good. You just stick that little doohickey in there and stick the thread in like that and then pull it through. And I'm using 4 strands of floss since this is a 9 count. Yep, I'm using four strands of floss. There we go. Now I did it right. And I may be a little bit quiet in this WIP and chat. Some people enjoy watching the stitching kind of as ASMR. So we might do a little bit of that. So if I get quiet, just because I'm not feeling super great. But just didn't feel like diamond painting. So I think I know that I'm not feeling great if I don't feel like diamond painting, right? It's kind of like I know I'm really, really, really sick when I don't want coffee. When coffee doesn't sound good, I know that there is something wrong with me for certain. So, how was your day today? Was it good on this Monday? Oh, I know what I didn't tell you. I did take Gracie to the vet because I couldn't miss that appointment because, you know, it took me a week to get her into the vet. And I wanted to make certain that I got her in. And I love my vet. I've been going to him since he opened the practice, like in, oh, I don't know, like 92. Hang on just a second. I got to put you on pause. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to take that phone call. So let me just go ahead and get this going again. I moved my frame up a little bit, and I think I moved it too high because it's still kind of a little hard to reach. But we'll do it. Anyway, I was going to say about my vet. I've been going to him since he opened the practice, and I bet you that was, I don't know, probably over 30 years ago. he has taken care of all of our animals. Everything from, you know, the dogs, the cats, guinea pigs, rats. I mean, you name it, he's taken care of them for us. And he's such a sweet and kind man. I remember, I think I might have you a little too close. Let me back you out a little bit. The first dog that I ever had to, you know, put down because she had cancer, he took care of that for me. And you know, it's heartbreaking when you have to put, you know, your fur baby down. And I remember him telling me that, you know, it was going to be okay, and you know, the dog was going to have no pain, everything was going to be fine, explain what he was going to do, and then he had tears in his eyes. And it's like, okay, you love animals that much. It's like you are a very, very kind man. So, yeah, he's taking care of all our animals. I just love him. Yeah, I think to be a vet, you have to really, really, really love animals. I think probably working with the owners might be sometimes difficult. But, yeah, I'm really lucky, the doctor we have. I think once I get this row done, it will be a little bit easier. I guess that's right. I made a boo-boo there. I still feel like you're like too close. I still feel like sometimes it's easier. Oh dear. I lost my thread again. I pulled too hard on it. Oh well, that's okay. I'll just thread my needle again and we'll just do it that way. Well, Gracie had her dinner and she is snoozing on the couch. I don't think she wants to go out in the backyard because the neighbor's little girl is back there and she is just squealing and having so much fun. I love it when kids are happy, and I do. I just love it when kids are happy. It's nothing better than seeing kids happy. And I think I'm going to have to pull this down just a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. I just need a little bit more room. See if I can get you a little straighter there. There we go. I think that might be better. Maybe. I sure do enjoy cross stitching. This goes at a much, for me anyway, it goes at a much, much slower pace because I know that it's going to take me a long time to get this one finished. But all I can do is kind of look at, you know, the section that I am doing. Like I'm doing this little brown section. So that's going to make me feel really good when I get it done. yeah, we'll get this little brown section done, and then I think I'm probably going to work on like this yellow part down here. We'll do that next, I think. But I just wanted to see what this flower was going to look like in a 9 count. Like, I know it's not going to have the detail of like a 14 count or, you know, an 18 count. But that truly isn't necessarily why I am doing this. I'm really doing it for the process of just the relaxation. And then you guys are probably going to think I'm totally like bonkers. But when I was in Michael's, was it yesterday or the day before? One of the days that I was in there. I looked at yarn. I didn't film it, but I did look at yarn. And I thought, I am going to crochet. I haven't crocheted in a bazillion years, and I want to crochet. And I thought, oh my goodness, Teresa, you cannot start another project. I mean, you've got, I think, like 3 cross-stitch projects going. I don't even know how many diamond painting WIPs. I think probably about, I think I've got 4 out here right now. Probably 8 or 9, maybe, the WIPs I've got going. And I thought, you cannot start one more thing. You have got to get some things finished. But I think this is going to be really pretty. I do. I think it's going to be really pretty. If I can find the little hole. There we go. I am cooking an artichoke tonight. Why an artichoke when I have a cold and I don't feel good? I don't know why that sounded good, but I had bought it when I was at Walmart the other day. And I thought, oh, that just sounds really good. Maybe it won't when I eat it, but it sounds good right now. So but that's okay. We're coming right along. Got a few rows going on here. I think I'm going to catch this one too. I think I'm just going to finish this stitch up and then I'll move back up top there. I don't know if that's right. I mean, I don't know if it's right how I stitch, to be honest with you. Maybe there is no right or wrong way. You just have to make the X's, right? Just have to make the X's. You know, I have to keep telling myself that my stuff doesn't have to be perfect, because I do. I really worry. It's like, oh my gosh, what happens if I make a mistake on camera? And it's like, well, it's just one of those things. I make a mistake on the camera. Well, I've got to pull this thing down because it is just, I need a little bit more room. Give me just a second here. Let me see if that is better. I think that is a little bit better. Got a little bit more room underneath the hoop. And I am using an old-fashioned hoop, a round hoop. Because I don't think there's anything wrong with using a round hoop. Or you use the Q-snap frames, or maybe you're using one of the big scroll frames. I think it's like whatever you have. But this seemed to work better tonight. But anyway, yeah, I'm cooking an artichoke. Do you guys eat them? Do you eat artichokes? If you do you use butter or mayonnaise? Maybe I've already asked that. I can't remember. I think I may have talked about artichokes before. I guess what I can talk about, so I haven't talked about it very much, my Facebook group, which is Diamond Paintings and Craft by Teeda. The May theme for that is fur babies. So it is any fur baby. And I'm not limiting it. I mean, of course, we're going to have traditional cats and dogs, you know. But, you know, somebody might have a bird that's their fur baby that they love. So even though the bird has feathers, yes, it still can be your fur baby. You know, and somebody asked me about a horse. And yes, of course, a horse is your fur baby. When I used to ride, oh my gosh, my horse was totally my baby. I loved my horse. So yeah, you could have horses and actually, you know, maybe you have a potbelly pig or I don't know. Whatever your fur baby is. Because we voted for April's theme. And the most votes was the pretty pastels, because that's what we're working on right now. And then the next one was fur babies. And I have the whole calendar for the rest of the year done. And it's posted in Facebook. It's pinned to one of the top ones. June, I hope I'm saying this right. June is going to be Fabulous Flowers because it's my 2-year YouTube anniversary. And I think I did a whole bunch of flowers in the very beginning. Oh, I did that wrong again. Hang on. I boo-booed on that. Let me just see if I can pull this up. If I can't, I'll have to just unthread my needle. Yeah, I got to unthread my needle. Sorry about that. I made that little mistake, but that's okay. And this thread's almost gone anyway. So yeah, go check out Diamond Painting and Crafts by Teeda. Oh, it's actually beginning to smell like an artichoke. I don't know if that smells good or not. We'll see if this is going to settle in my stomach at all. I don't seem to have an upset stomach or anything, but and I probably should drink a little bit more water and some tea. And why don't you guys give me just a minute? I'm going to pause you, and I'm going to end off this thread here, and I will thread up another one, and we will continue on. So give me just a second, okay? Okay, I got that all, that thread all ended off, and let's, oops, I got to do it this way. Let's go ahead and start this stitch. And I use the loop method of starting. Since I'm using 4 strands of floss, I can do that. I can do 2 and double up. And then you can see I have this loop here that I'm going to just run it through, which is great. And I'm going to go right down the hole that I was just in. And then that will take that loop to the back of the canvas. And then I can just go ahead and continue my journey on. So there we go. And I got to move my chair over just a little bit. But yeah, so here we go again. I can get this section done and sit and chit chat just a little bit more. But I really would recommend the cross stitch if you haven't tried it. And even if it's been, you know, a bazillion years like it was with me, you know, try a 9 count or an 11 count because you can see them better. Yeah, if your eyes aren't quite as good as what they used to be. Because this one, I'm actually stitching just with my regular glasses on. No magnification at all. It's very easy for me. So, yeah, give it a whirl. I'm getting of the adage right now that I am just getting out of my comfort zone and I'm going to try different stuff. Why not? Life is short. Might as well try it. And it doesn't matter. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. What's the worst that can happen? I start over again. Yep, start over again. But I think this is coming out just fine. I think when I get done with on the camera here, I think I'm just going to go over and sit in my chair and watch a little TV and go from there, I guess. Boy, my nails really look bad. Oh, don't look at my nails. Sorry, guys. I shouldn't have a close-up of my hands like that. I would love to have my nails done. My nails, I mean, really, if I had all kinds of disposable income, it would be fun to do nails and eyelashes. Although, let me tell you, some of the eyelashes, they look so fake. They're like, I don't know, I don't even know how to describe them. Some of them are just, it's just like crazy cuckoo, but maybe that's just the style and I'm just not into the style. But man, they are expensive. Nails are too. And I can't afford to do that. I do my hair. I get it dyed or highlighted, foil weave or whatever to keep that gray out. I'm not ready to go gray yet. Maybe I should embrace it and just go gray. But I just don't think I am ready yet. Oops, sorry. My head hit my camera. Yeah, the camera setup is a little bit awkward, but it's working. I thought of something else I was going to tell you guys. I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Oh well, maybe it'll pop into my little squirrel brain. But I think my little squirrel brain is slowing down, not feeling as good. But wow, I think I've been stitching about, I don't know, like 25 minutes or so. That's pretty good for me. Wow. Oh, I need to do that one over there too. I need to catch that one so I don't have to come back. Like I said, maybe this one I didn't do right, but close enough. Boy, I hear the crows out in the backyard. We have these big old crows. I remember they used to dive bomb my dog Duke. They would peck at him, and they were so mean to that dog. And he was he was my sweet yellow lab that wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. And he was a bit overweight, but I tell you what, one day he caught one of those birds that was pecking on him and hurting him. And I hate to say it, I didn't feel bad for the bird at all because it was being mean to the dog. And I don't know why. Dog wasn't doing anything. But sometimes I've heard that the birds do annoy the animals. Okay, come on, let's get in through this little hole. Nope, not that one. There we go. I really do like stitching with one hand better. I'm not certain I like doing this with two. They say you go faster, but I think I kind of go slower. But I guess it doesn't matter, right? This is not a race. This is just so I can be relaxed. But I'm sure glad you guys are here. I ordered, oh, I know, it's my random squirrel thought. I'm not ordering a whole lot of stuff coming out of China just because of the duties right now. And you kind of have to watch the amounts that the different stores charge, because some are charging more than others. And there was this one cross stitch pattern I really, really, really liked. And when you see it, you will know why I got it. In fact, should I put a picture of it? Yeah, I'll put a picture up here somewhere so that you can see it. But they're pink. It's a pink houses. It's a little landscape with pink houses. And it is so cute. And in fact, I would love to see it as a diamond painting. I really would. I would totally love to see it as a diamond painting. And maybe there is one. I just haven't seen it. But anyway, I looked at a couple different stores, and the duties were like astronomically high, almost as much as what the kit was. And I thought, I can't just pay for that. I mean, I don't mind maybe if I'm paying just a little bit extra for it. But I really wanted this one. And I looked around at all the different budget. Oh, I messed up again. Why do I keep going in the wrong spot? Let's try it again. So much easier with my right hand. Anyway, I'll show you that. See what you guys think of it. I like it. I do. I like it a lot. I don't know how long it's going to take to get here. But that's okay. Oops. I need another needle. Nope, that's okay. I can fix it. Well, we're almost done with the second thread. Getting there. Oops, I pulled my... I gotta rethread my needle again. There I go. How many times is that, guys? Are you keeping track of that? Was it 3, 4? My goodness gracious. Good thing I have a needle threader, because I don't think I could thread the needle with my bare eyeballs. Yeah, I don't think I could do it. Hey, we're getting this little section done, aren't we? I watch a couple cross-stitching channels. I don't know if you guys watch any or not, all my stitchy friends. But I love Miho's Craft Room. Oh, Alexa, stop. That is my artichoke. It can probably go another couple more minutes, but anyway, I watched Miho's Craft Room. I really, really enjoy her channel a lot. She stitches beautifully. And then I watch a lot of Natalie from Lovecraft Forever and Lois from Diamonds and Things. She does a little bit of cross stitch too now. And I watch her. And there's a few others that my brain just does not remember at the moment. But yeah, you should check them out. Definitely check them out. Well, when I get the artichoke out, it's going to have to sit and cool since it's been... I just boil it in water. I would love to grow artichokes, but I think our winters get too cold for them here. But anyway, guys, thanks for keeping me company. I think I've been going about a half hour. I hope I kept you company a little bit with whatever you guys are doing, stitching or cleaning or diamond painting. I'm going to do this last little stitch right here, I think. I might be able to get a couple more maybe because the thread is getting short. Yeah, the 9 count, the thread goes a little bit faster since I'm doing that loop method and cutting the strand in half. Not cutting in half, but using half of it. Okay, I will cut that off on the side. But yeah, check that out. We did a little bit, didn't we? That was great. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, this is what I am doing, this one, which is really pretty. And what I've been doing, let's see where I am at. I think I'm doing this part through here is what I'm doing. I think that dark green here is the dark green here. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. 9 count 50 by 50 Mona Lisa. All right, guys. Well, take care. Thanks again. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to go and get that artichoke out. And then I think I'm going to plop my rear down in my recliner. And I'm going to go and give Gracie some lovies. And I'm just going to go take it easy. And I think I'm going to go to bed early tonight. So again, thanks for hanging out with me. I so appreciate that you guys are here. Remember, you're perfect exactly as you are. You don't have to be perfect to be amazing. And do one thing today that your future self is going to thank you for. So take care. And I'm sorry I'm a little bit stuffy and a little nasally, but I'm glad that you were here with me today. You guys always make me feel better. Talk to you later now. Bye, everybody.